Welcome to today's edition of HCAM Sports Talk. I'm Tom Nappy. Coming up, we'll have the best of the Hiller Spring Sports season, but first, we take you to the 20th Annual Sharon Timlin 5K. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the festivities. It was a fun day at the 20th Annual Sharon Timlin 5K. Some of the festivities were moved inside due to expected rain, but a good time was had by all, and much needed money to fight ALS was raised.
Well, for me, because I get to run the course every year, the chance of rain was so high we were concerned what might happen, but like always, the people that support the Angel Fund, they all come out, and it was crowded and fun and cheering, and still the hard 3 hilly miles of Hopkinton that we love. But the support for this race in 20 years that we've had it has been unreal.
Yeah, it's been an amazing day. I mean, it always is. It always turns out great. The volunteers that support this race and do everything, the things that we can't do day to day, so much appreciated. Always a great turnout. The people are great. It's so good to see repeat runners coming in. We were here last year, and you hear the stories of people losing family members to ALS, and it's always a refreshing thing that we get to hear that because it's a connection that we have, just with this small community and the surrounding place. It's awesome.
Absolutely, and the rain held off today for the race for the most part. So that
It did, yes.
Festivities inside today, but it all seemed to work out well for you.
It does. They actually got the color runoff too for the kids, which is seriously one of the cutest things ever. They all get covered with that wonderful color powder. They look like running Cheetos by the time they're done. It's perfect. So yeah, the fact that it stayed off and we were able to get everything done makes me happy. And I'll say, running this race, you see the through the years Sharon Timlin shirts. I feel like we go through the nostalgia of the race for 20 years because you see the same people and they support it year after year after year. It's such a great cause, but it's also the heart of this community just really, really brings people out.
And this being our 20th year, I've probably ran into 15 or 20 people that have walked up to our table where we're signing autographs, and they're like, "Oh, we were here for the very first one." I mean, and of course they don't have a number on them, so I give them a hard time. Like, "You're not running now," but
we got older. No, It hurts.
Can't do it. But so many people have come out from the very first one to be at this 20th. It's been awesome.
For those that don't know, can you talk about where the money goes towards?
Well, the money goes directly to Dr. Brown and at is it Chan Mass General?
Chan Mass General. So we have a huge contingency of all the scientists and group that help Dr. Brown too. So it all goes for research, and they have come up with 2 more drugs that the FDA has approved, which is a big deal. It is nice. Yeah, it's nice to see that in 20 years and the way our world is now, to see improvement. Unfortunately, ALS is still not survivable. So the more money that can go to research, the more hope we have. And I think the hope the light gets brighter and brighter every year with Dr. Brown working on this, and everybody in the whole lab is just really making a difference for any ALS patient or any ALS patient's family.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly a great cause, and I think everyone should get involved. For those that haven't gotten involved yet but want to, where could they go to find out more information?
They can go to, for this race, it was the SharonTimlin.org, or go to the angelfund.com, and you'll find everything on the Angel Fund's website for all the different runs they do.
All the charity runs, all the events, yes.
Yeah.
Terrific. Well, congratulations on another great year of the Sharon Timlin Race.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll flip it over into the individual age group divisions. I mentioned we'll start off at 14 and under. We'll go women and then men. First place is Nina Clement from Hopkinton, 21:18. Let's go, Nina. Second place, Madison Jones in a time of 22:07. Madison! That would be Maddie who beat me to the finish line. Storming. Great running.
That's awesome.
Third place, Alexandra Teague in 26:42. Good cheering section right there. Moving to the boys, the young men, 14 and under. Amir Mansour, 20:02. Nice going, Amir. Second place, Cole Schmidlin, 21:22. If we have Cole, keep rolling. Third place, Eric Georgelis. Sorry, again, pronunciations. 22:12. Nice going, Eric. Moving on, women's 15 to 19 category. Haley Desmaris in a time of 19:15. Nice going, Haley. Second place, Stephanie Johnson, Hopkinton's own, 22:14. Third place, Belle Flanagan, tied up on 22:14. Second, third, just romp it together. All right, don't have Bethel, but we'll move along. In the 15 to 19 young men's category, Matt Berdulis, 17:55. Let's go, Matt. Second place, Colin Moody, 18:52. Well done, Matt. Third place, Stephen Layton, 19:07. I'll do a little bit of catch up. All right, cool. Women's 20 to 29 age group category. First place, Jamie McNamara, 22:53. Second place, Alyssa Jollamore, 27:08. Let's go, Alyssa. Third place, Caitlin Barnes from Hopkinton, 27:23. Men's 20 to 29 category. First place, Christian Valorand, 18:33. Second place, Robert Hanlon from Melrose, 18:54. Third place, Alexander Brown, 19:06 from Hopkinton. And moving along, women's 30 to 39 age group category. First place, Christina Shaw, time at 22:25. Second place, give it up for Kim Aaliyah, 22:34. Third place, Amanda Johnson from Northborough, 23:50. Men's 30 to 39. First place, Austin Sussman, 18:05. Sorry, blended paper.
Good, I always get that.
Sussman. Second place, Ryan Tantnor. Excuse it, there's a big kind of funky symbol on it, so as best they could. 2012. Austin ran 18:05 if I didn't mention it. Well done, sir. Third place, Chris Stevenson, 2013. Chris is in the house. Moving to the women's 40 to 49 category. Amanda Waters, first place, 2026. With Blueberry. Second place, Megan King, 23:09. Go, Megan. Third place, Abby McCabe, in a time of 23:31. Men's 40 to 49 category. First place, Eric Richards, 18:41. Second place, Hopkinton's own Masilo Grant, there he is, 19:33. Let's go, mate. Third place, Mark Danahy from Rocklands, 20:09. Let's go, Mark. Women's 50 to 59, the spry contender, Angelle Myers, 22:20. Dawn, give her a big hug. Second place, Marjorie Selig, 23:39. Marjorie, where you at? Third place, women's 50 to 59. 15 to 59? Susan Wilworth, 26:02. Men's 50 to 59 age group. First place, Kenny Bennett, 1911. Sweet running, sir. Second place, James Glavin from Natick, 2035. Third place, John Kirk from Ashland, 2138. Go Clockers. Women's 60 to 69 age group category. First place, Mary McNulty, 23 flat. There you go. Second place, Dorothy Zulo. Yeah! 25:53, Dorothy. Third place, Annette Bliss. 27:03, I believe. It's a little cut off by the ink stain. Annette Bliss. All right. 60 to 69, men. First place, Jim Howard. 1944, Oakdale. Second place, Bob Marr, Mayor, Ashland, 2329. Third place, Kenneth O'Brien, Abington, 2429. Nice go, mate.
Way to go.
Women 70 to 79. First place, Jan Brett, 28:53, 70 to 79. Yes. Second place, Susan Lick, 34:22. Great running. Third place, Carol Leiter, 40:23. Let's go, Carol. Men's 70 to 79. John Hurley, first place, 29:02. John Hurley, well done, sir. Second place, George Silver from Framingham, 30:47. Well done, George. Third place, Peter Licht. Forgive the pronunciation. 33:51 from Newton, Connecticut. Hello. 80 and over. First place, Stephen Mayo, a name we know, 29:28. Well done, sir.
How was the race today?
It's good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Second place in that category, Joseph Cazio, 43:44.
Want to talk about why you were running today?
Yeah, okay, we just have one. All right. I do believe that's
running
it.
for years in this race, and here I am again. My mother-in-law had ALS, and that's part of why I'm here.
All right, terrific. Thank you.
All three males you want? Overall. All right, just going to do a little repeat because a few people were late to the floor for the overall award. So I'm going to go through the males again, first three, and then the first and third females, okay? So once more from the top, overall winner, Jake Hastings from Spencer, time of 15:51, 5:06 people per mile. And if he doesn't come this time, we take the shoes down, right? Okay. Second place, Mike Schroeder, Hopkinton, 16:37. Third place, Ben Scott, in a time of 17:14. Okay. Going to the women's overall, first and third. Kim Dixon, 18:21. Excellent running, Kim. 5:55 per mile. And then in third place, Autumn took her goods already. Olivia Jones was third in 18:56. All right, that truly concludes our award ceremony. So thank you so much. Congratulations for all participants and 20 years of magnificence. Thank you very much.
Several Hopkinton Hiller athletes recently signed their letters of intent to play at the collegiate level. Here's a look.
Big smile.
My name is Caroline DeSimone. I'm going to Colby College and I'm playing softball.
Terrific. And what made you choose Colby?
I chose Colby because of the beautiful campus and it had a lot to offer for my major, and the softball and athletic facilities was just a bonus.
And you know what you're going to be studying over there yet?
I am studying government.
Excellent. And how did it feel to hit that 2-run blast yesterday?
That felt great. It was very huge coming off of an inning where we let up 5 runs, so that was good to get the momentum back for the team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm Dylan Mashad. I play soccer and I'm going to Wentworth Institute of Technology.
Excellent. What made you choose Wentworth?
I really wanted to be in a city, so Boston was perfect. So that's the main thing.
Terrific. And you know what you're going to be studying over there?
I'm planning on some form of engineering. I'm looking at electrical engineering right now.
Tommy Chatton. I'm playing basketball at Bridgewater State.
Excellent. What made you choose Bridgewater State?
I chose for the basketball program and the location.
Excellent. And what are you going to be studying over there?
I plan on studying business.
Excellent. And how did you enjoy your senior year here at Hopkins?
It was fun. A lot of great memories on the court and off.
My name is Adam. I'm wrestling at Bridgewater State University.
Excellent. What made you choose Bridgewater State?
The location and the wrestling team they have, great group of guys, tight-knit. It's kind of like at Hopkinton.
Terrific. And you know what you're going to be studying over there?
Yeah, I'm going to be studying marketing.
Excellent. How'd your senior year go in the mats?
I went pretty good. I went 22-2 for the regular season. In the postseason didn't go great, but can always improve.
Look at the lens, please.
My name is Declan Hanscom. I'm swimming and I'm going to Clark University.
Excellent. What made you choose Clark?
The campus and the culture.
Awesome. You know what you're going to be studying?
I don't. I'm going in undecided.
All right. And how'd your year go with the Hiller swimming?
It went really well.
My name is Owen Fitzpatrick. I'll be doing track and field at Bates College.
Terrific. And what made you choose Bates?
Just the overwhelming sentiment of support and inclusivity that I got from all the people there. It's just a really awesome community.
Excellent. You know what you're going to be studying over there?
I was studying art history.
Terrific. And how'd your year go with the Hillers?
Just a group of awesome people. I love the coaches, love the sport itself, and it helped me get to where I am now, and I really appreciate everything they've done for me.
Big smiles. Mom, Dad.
I'm Lex K, going to St. Olaf College, and I'll be running cross country and track and field.
Terrific. What made you choose St. Olaf?
For the beautiful campus, strong academics, and the team atmosphere.
And you know what you're going to be studying over there?
I'll be studying kinesiology.
Terrific. And how'd your year go for the Hillers?
Oh, couldn't have asked for much more.
I'm Jamie Arena, and I'm playing lacrosse, and I'm going to Roger Williams University.
Terrific. And what made you choose Roger Williams?
The beautiful campus, it's right on the water, the amount of academics they offer, and the girls on the team that I met.
Excellent. And what are you going to be studying over there?
Health sciences.
Wonderful. And how's your season going so far with the Hillers?
So far, pretty good. We're 1-1, but predicting a better outcome than last year.
Hi, my name is Bridget O'Connor. I am running track at St. Anselm College.
Excellent. And what made you choose St. Anselm?
I chose St. Anselm because I really liked the coach, the community was very welcoming, and I loved the campus.
You know what you're going to be studying over there?
Yes, I am studying criminal justice.
Terrific. And how'd your career go as a Hiller?
Pretty good, I feel like I've improved, and I feel like our team is really well built. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, and I feel like the program itself will continue to grow and get better.
Before we get to the highlights, Hiller soccer and track and field star Sean Golembieski has committed to the University of Pennsylvania, where he will compete in track and field. Athletic Director Kylie Murray caught up with the soon-to-be D1 college athlete.
My name is Sean Golembeski. I'm going to the University of Pennsylvania, and I'm running track there.
And how is the season this winter for you?
This season's been really good. It's been a lot of winning, maybe not seeing the times that I would want to, but I still PR'd in the hurdles, which is my main event, and won states, divisionals, I'm a national champion at nationals. So as far as that goes, and that's all I really cared about after I, of course, committed. So I've just been happy to get all the results I wanted that I didn't get last year.
That's awesome. And what events will you be doing at Penn?
I'm doing more of the decathlon, so multi-events. So I'm starting to learn a bunch of other events this season in the spring.
And what are you looking forward to this spring?
I've been long jumping a lot, and I love long jumping. I've never done it before, so that's definitely my favorite. But in the summer, so I guess after the spring, I'm going to have to start pole vaulting. That's going to be pretty scary, but I'm excited to take it on.
The Hiller spring season officially kicked off on Friday, March 31st, as boys lacrosse hosted Medfield. Medfield took the win in the season opener 17-6. On Monday, April 3rd, it was a boys-girls lacrosse doubleheader. The boys hosted Ashland. It was an 8-5 Hiller lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Hiller's ball. Approaching, there's a shot ripped in. Logan Del Ponte. Champlin approaching. Out in front, and it's popped in. Cooper Goodman. Cooper Goodman has 2 scores today. So he makes it 10-5 at 6:53 left. And we are underway. Winnell's approaching. Feeds it out in front. Shot! And that is in for Ashland. I thought Nate Burns might have had it for a minute. Jake Linehan with the score. Winnell's has it. Approaching. Knocked loose. Ashland looked like they were going to be able to maintain, but the Hillers have it. Rushing up the field, that's John Sanda. Hits it over. Hillers looking for a score here. There it is! Logan Del Ponte with another one. Over to Huron. Out in front. Approaching, right in goes Del Ponte. How about a 5th goal for Logan? Loose ball. Killers have it. Approaching, out in front. Why not another one? Cooper Goodman with the score. Braden Hicks with the assist.
The Hopkinton Hillers took the win 13-6 and improved to 1-1 on the season. Following the boys' game, the Hiller girls hosted Norwood.
Hillers trying to close in once again. Loose ball picked up, and that is put in. Jamie Arena on the attack makes it 1-0. Good start for Hopkinton. Popped up, pulled down by Hayward. With it is Bouvier. Approaching. There's a second goal. Emma Dacey. Well, you can't get much better of a start than this for the Hillers. Hiller ball. Collected by Hayward. It's up to Arena. Hiller's going to work it around. This fire out in front, picked up by Dacey. Out in front, make it 3-0. Rachel Bouvier.
It was a 9-3 Hiller lead after the first half, and they never looked back, taking the game by a final of 15-10. Both teams now stand at 1-1 on the season. On Tuesday, April 4th, Hiller softball hosted Medfield. It was a scoreless game heading into the bottom of the second.
Wind up in the pitch. And this is hit in the air. That'll drop into right field. Here comes a Hiller run. It's going to be a 1-0 game. She's going to keep on going to second base. And it's a RBI double for Callie Arthur.
One of the bags here.
And this is ripped up the middle. That's going to get through. One run is in. Here comes another. And that's a 2 RBI single for Kelsey McCoy. Wind up in the pitch. Gets a good piece of this
deep.
to the wall. See ya! Off the top of the wall and out of the ballpark. A 2-run blast. 5-0 Hillers. Hit in the air, right center, that drops in. Heading to third is Dee Simone, and she's going to head home now. Or actually, that's Calorie, excuse me,
yeah.
Heading home.
Yeah, she held up, didn't know she was coming.
The Hillers played several runs in the second inning, and despite a bit of a Medfield comeback later in the game, the Hillers would end up plating 20 runs throughout the game and took the win via a 20-8 mercy in the bottom of the sixth. Hillers open the season with a win. That night, Hiller baseball was in action versus Medfield under the lights. Scoreless game, top of the second.
Wind up in the pitch. And this is a slow roller up the left side. Flip to second for one. Throw to first. And they do not double them up. They're going to say that Brock Thompson just reached. So it'll be a 6-4 force out. And a run comes around to score. Colby Hatch around to score. So you can mark Brock Thompson for his sacrifice. 1-0 Medfield. A lot of youth up and coming in the Hillers roster. As this is hit up the right side, that gets through. One run is in. Here comes another. And that's a 2 RBI single for Jack Collins.
Medfield plates 3 runs and leads it 3-0, heading into the bottom of the third.
And he gets a piece of this one, takes a couple hops up the third base side. Carraza heads home as the throw to first. In time, but it's a sacrifice RBI ground out by Simulus.
Hillers played a run, but that would be it. Medfield ended up taking the game 4-1 in the season opener for both teams. On Thursday, April 6th, Hiller boys lacrosse was in action versus Holliston. The game was tied at 6 apiece heading into the fourth quarter.
Olsen gonna close in out in front, and what a shot there. Harrison Smith with a bullet. That'll make it a 7-6 game. Takes a shot and ties it back up. Logan Del Hate in the fourth quarter. Looking to close in. And somehow Gonzalez able to wrap that around Nate Burns and put it in. Out in front, pops it in. Big time goal there. Logan Del Ponte taking matters into his own hands, makes it 9-8. Oh, looking out in front, batted down. Goodman with the game-tying goal. Goodman with the scoop and score. We're knotted up at 9 apiece with 28 seconds left. Counting left to go. A 9-9 game. Trying to charge in Del Ponte. Takes a shot, a save. Loose out in front. Picked up by Holliston. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Eight seconds left to go. Del Ponte puts it into play. Out in front, and he puts it in! Logan Del Ponte with the go-ahead goal! Unbelievable at 2 seconds left to go. What a comeback by the Hillers in this fourth quarter. 3 straight goals. You had Logan Del Ponte at 1:33 left to go. Cooper Goodman at 28 seconds. And now Del Ponte at 2 seconds.
The Hillers trailed by 2 with 91 seconds left, and they net 3 goals within that time frame to take the come-from-behind win, 10-9. Hillers improved to 2-1. Holliston falls to 1-2 on the season. In the win, Cooper Goodman and Logan Del Ponte each netted 4 goals for the Hillers. On Wednesday, April 12th, Hiller Girls Lacrosse hosted Westwood.
Out in front. Rail with it. Looking to close in. And that shot deflected. Good goalkeeping there. Hillers working their way up. Morgan Arnold in net for the Hillers. It's taken back by Westwood. Along the far side comes Vivian Bean. And there's a shot. And did that go in? It did indeed. That is Ava Connaughton, making it 3-0.
Westwood took the game in dominant fashion by a final of 17-3. Outdoor track hosted Medfield in their first home meet. Both the boys and girls pulled off wins. Boys took the win 102-34. The girls took the win 101-35. On Thursday, April 13th, Hiller Baseball hosted Zavarian Brothers High School. Former Hiller head coach and Hall of Famer Steven Simos joined me for the call. The Hillers led 4-0 heading into the third inning.
Run forever. It plays true, in fact, slower than some grass fields.
Right up in the pitch, and this is hit in the air by Interente. To right field, to the fence. That's going to drop. Here comes one run in to score. Second run being waved around. And look at that, a 2 RBI double for Jack Interente as Joe Scardino and Dylan Ruff both score.
Oh, that's a big spot. Yeah, I was saying earlier, he's the kid that's just a couple of hits away from exploding. A lot of ability, as you saw that. Jack Interente is, he'll be the glue of the team with senior leadership, but personally, I just want to see him have some success.
I would say so. And speaking of great responses, this is going to drop into center field. And Terrente being waved around. It's an RBI single for Peter Mahone.
Getting that kind of production out of 8 and 9, they're going to be really, really hard to beat.
They added more runs in the fourth inning.
They lift in the pitch. Gets a piece of this one. Ripped up the third base side. 1 run is in. Here comes a second run. Scardino's going to score. And now Simulus over to third. It is a 2 RBI double by Mitch Simulus.
Yeah, brother combination. Second and third right now. You got a 45-foot lead.
And this is going to be a slow roller up the third base side. Throw to first. And that is not in time, and a run scores. Well, the third baseman there just couldn't figure out where to go with it.
That's a mental error. You got to, plan on that ahead of time. But like I keep saying, it's high school baseball. You got caught in between.
Line up in the pitch, and he gets a good piece of this one over to right field. Towards the fence, off the fence it goes. Here comes 1 run in to score as Simulus is waved around. And that is a long 2 RBI double for Interente.
Outstanding, almost identical, but 2 fence sections over from his last one. That hit about a foot from the top of the fence.
I thought that might get out of here.
Hillers took the win via a 5-inning mercy, 13-3. Hillers softball hosted Ashland on Friday, April 14th. John Ritz on the call.
There's a hit. Gets through the infield. Getting that runner up to third made a big difference. And another run scores for Hopkinton. RBI single for Zoe. Ball drops in the outfield. 1 run scores. It's an RBI double. Bailey Harrigan batting now for Hopkinton. And that drops. Everything's dropping for Hopkinton. And another run scores.
Hillers plate 9 runs in the third inning and would take the win via mercy, 17-5. Hiller Baseball also hosted Ashland that Friday. It was a 3-0 Hiller lead heading into the third inning.
Hit in the air. That'll drop into right field. Here comes another run to score. Connor Hellenbeck is around. 2-0 lead for the Hillers. An RBI single for Charlie Simulus. And this is going to be hit up the middle. That'll trickle into center field. Will Morgan being waved around, and he will score. That'll make it a 3-0 lead. A nice piece of hitting. And Dylan Ruff. Simulus up to second. Jack and Terrence take the plate.
They added more runs in the fourth inning.
First inning. And this is hit in the air right side and caught for the out. Runner from second and third going to tag. So that will be a sacrifice RBI flyout for Scardino as Mahone scores. Raza up to third. Hallenbeck stays at first. Charlie Simulus to the plate. 4-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. And this is hit up the middle, an absolute rope. One run is in. Here comes another, and it's a 2 RBI single for Charlie Simulus.
Hillers would plate 4 more runs and take the game 8-0 and improve to 4-1 on the season. Hiller boys tennis also grabbed a shutout win over Wachusett that Friday. The boys are now 4-0 on the season. Girls tennis fell to Wachusett Friday 4-1 in a close match. The girls tennis team is now 2-2 on the season. The Lauren Anderson Field Project team presented the Hopkinton Hillers softball program with some donations, including windbreakers and equipment. HCAM's Mike Tarosian was on the scene.
So I'm going to take a moment just to introduce the people up here, and then we're going to explain what this is all about, because I know you're all in the dark here today. So we have Ricky Anderson, who is the mother of Lauren Anderson. You all should know Dr. Carol Kavanaugh, who's our superintendent, right? And then we also have Kathy Kidliff, who is a part of the Lauren Anderson Memorial Foundation. So I hope that this has kind of given a little bit of light. The Lauren Anderson Foundation supports the Hopkins softball program a lot. Obviously, Lauren is who our field is named after. A number of years ago, we kind of redid the field and made it vast improvements to the field through the Lauren Anderson Foundation. And here today, they're here to give us a little bit more back to the program. So I'm going to turn this over to Ricky Anderson, who's Lauren's mom, to talk a little bit about Lauren, and then we're going to go from there.
You girls all remind me of Lauren, because it's exactly the way she would appear, with a hair ponytail and a hat and everything else. I don't know, you didn't know her, but she was a sparkle. She was killed in a horseback riding accident, in case you didn't know. And my friend Kathy Kilduff decided a couple of years ago we should make the softball field better, because it has her name on it. And so we did that, and we had a little money left over, so I said it's time to give something to the team. So here we are, and we're going to do it today, okay? Is everybody okay with that? Yes. Okay.
All right, hi everybody. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. It's a really exciting time. And when Mrs. Anderson was just telling you about how Mrs. Kilduff decided a few years ago that they would do some upgrades to the field, you have no idea. So she had come to see me and the district's business manager, and she sat us down and said, I want to do some repairs to the softball field and even some upgrades to the field. And we said, well, what do you think that looks like? And she had a very long list, and then we said, well, what do you think that costs? And when she told us, I kept thinking, there is no possible way that's going to happen just through donations. And it was only months later that we were all on that softball field, and it looked amazing. And I think a lot of that happened because Lauren's legacy and her memory is still so alive in people in Hopkinton that they all stepped up and stepped out and came out to do amazing things. You are all so lucky to be here this afternoon, because what's happening here, I think, today is something that instills a legacy and a memory, and it really shows you what Hiller pride is. I mean, it's been 28 years, I think, since we lost Lauren, and her memory lives on, and you get to be sort of the benefactors of some of her memory and a lot of her legacy. So just congratulations to all of you athletes, and thank you again for being here. And I will now hand this to Mrs. Kilduff.
It's a super privilege and pleasure to be here to see all of you. I can't even begin to tell you. I want to just say really why we're here is to tell you a little bit more about Lauren and then offer you a challenge. So Lauren was kind. She had a sparkle in her eye and a smile that you could see miles away, and she was approachable. And you know, she cared about softball. She cared about her teammates. She wanted the best, not only for herself, which she gave every single day, but she wanted it for every single teammate as well. She knew the true definition of team. So I think those are the fact that she was diligent and committed and wanted Hiller softball to be the best is one of her big, positive, extraordinary legacies. So what we're saying at this point in time is it's time. 28 years is a long time. Her legacy lives on. Her spirit, think about it. 28 years ago, you guys weren't even born. Her spirit lives on. So I don't know how you define spirit, if it's energy or if it's confidence or if it's the can-do attitude or if it's courage when you're having a down day. Be all that you can be. That's Lauren's legacy. That legacy of tomorrow is better than today. So be the very, very best that you can. So our little challenge to you is with these little gifts is to help you do that. We want to challenge you. We want to see your sparkle, and we want to see where you take it. Any one person, I was saying to Dr. Kavanaugh, it's not just a field. It's not just a bunch of silly young women. It's passion, it's desire, it's the want and the pride in what you've committed to. So we challenge you to be the best that you can be for whatever reasons that you have. And we want you to know we're all behind you and the legacy will continue. And a lot of that is thanks to each of you.
I was like, you're all going to be very excited by this one. This is, I think.
Oh my God.
We are not kidding. So that's your clue. But
Oh my God, it's a pitching machine.
it's a new pitching machine with a change-up function. So we can just hit a button and throw you a change-up, which I know Ashley is stoked about over there.
I can't pick that up.
No, I pushed it over here. We're really excited. That was a huge get. As you all know, our pitching machine is,
Bad.
yeah, all good words. Not ideal. So this will really help us to prepare, and we really wanted to get this done this week with the big week we had coming up. So Coach and I will get that set up tomorrow, probably after school. But it was something that we were really excited to get.
All right, these are warm-up jackets to go with our uniforms to wear to our games. What's special about these is that there's an LA on the left-hand sleeve of every jacket for Lauren Anderson. So the idea here is being like that as we put on our uniforms to play for each other, we're also playing for our teammates in the past as well. And so you're playing for each other past and present. So that's what these ones are for, reminders of that.
And with these are part of your uniform, which means we're giving them to you now, and then you're going to give them back, and they're going to stay in the program for years to come. I saw the seniors' faces. I figured I needed to clarify.
Been wanting this forever. Yes. So
you want to take that one for sizes?
Yep.
Yeah. These are all in the line. So you can do that. So why don't we'll go seniors first. Bailey, come up. Tell me what size. Oh boy. Small, medium, large, extra large.
That's a small.
We're saving that for Caroline.
I can take a medium if something's small.
Yeah, try the medium. Make sure.
Okay.
Kelsey, medium.
I'm so freaking happy.
what size is that?
You doing a medium?
That's a medium.
Bailey, can I try that?
Would that be
Kelsey.
too? Can I try
Kelsey,
that
turn
on?
and look at Mr. Cardillo. All right.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just, Lauren would be so thrilled. She would just be so happy.
That's great. And so this year you were able to help with the pitching machine and jackets.
Pitching machine.
Yep. And was that something that you felt they needed, or you just listened to the team?
We spoke to the coaches. We asked them to tell us what we thought they could use, what they thought they could use. And the pitching machine was number one, and the jackets was my idea.
I think what these girls are realizing is that they belong to something bigger than themselves. So as we watch all of this unfold today, they're getting a pitching machine, they're getting jackets, but I think what they're really getting is a sense of what it means to be a teammate, what it means to be a Hiller, what it means to feel pride, all of those really deep emotions. And as I was watching their faces, you could really see that. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
No, I didn't.
Lauren would have loved this film.
On Saturday, April 22nd, Hiller Boys Lacrosse hosted Minnechaug. The Hillers fell in the contest as Minnechaug takes it 12-6. On Monday, April 24th, Boys Lacrosse hosted Foxborough. The Hillers got things going in the first half.
Out in front, back to Del Ponte, give and go. Looking for a shot, and he puts it in. Luke Bodette. Luke Bodette makes it 1-0 Hillers. Take advantage of the power play opportunity to make it 1-0. Goes behind the net. Del Ponte rushing in, puts it in. 2-0 Hillers. That was just a beauty of a pass and a beauty of a shot by Logan Del Ponte. We have laundry on the field. We're going to be getting another call shortly. Apologies for that, folks, as there's a shot, and it's put in by Dylan Prefontaine. With it is Aiden Waller. Now they're going to move it around. Noon gets it over. That was a great shot there by Noon, able to strike it through. A 3-1 game. Closing in and puts it in. Anthony Sullum makes it 3-2.
It was a 3-2 lead at the halftime break, but Foxborough struck back with vengeance in the third quarter.
Trying to squeeze in there. Nice backhanded pass, and it's put in. That was a great feed by Noon, and Aiden Waller gets the job done, and we are knotted up at 3 apiece. Del Ponte. Near side, Champlin. Out in front, and putting it in is Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly retakes the lead for the Hillers. Out in front, and popped in. John Sacchetti. We have ourselves a battle here.
Foxborough nets 5 goals in the quarter and would end up taking the contest. Hillers fell to 2-6 on the season. Foxborough improves to 4-5. On Wednesday, April 26th, girls lacrosse hosted Dedham and got things going early and often.
As they're going to get right out in front of the net and pop it in. Nice feed from Emily Hayward as she finds Jamie Arena. And Jamie Arena makes it 1-0 Hillers. Off the face-off. Good battle for it between Hayward and Legendre for Dedham as the Hillers have possession. And we get yet another goal. And that was goes Jamie Arena once again, making it 2-0. Great start for the Hillers. Can't ask for much more than this. Here on the shot attempt, Hillers get it back, picked up by Hayward. Hayward trying to work through. Over to Dacey. Hayward moving in. And she's going to net it. Emily Hayward makes it 3-0 Hillers. Gets it back out. Dacey moving in. Gets it over. Nice feed and a nice score for Kaden Rosendale, a freshman. There goes Bouvier. Got it.
The Hiller girls would net 10 first-half goals and take the game by a final of 15-2. Jamie Arena netted 4 goals, and Emily Hayward also netted 4 goals in the Hiller win. After a Friday road win versus Bellingham, the girls now stand at 3-5 on the season. Emily Hayward also reaches 100 career points in the victory versus Dedham. Congratulations to Emily on a fantastic Hiller career. On Friday, April 28th, the Hiller boys lacrosse team hosted Bellingham.
Closing in. Del Ponte. There's a shot and it's through. 1-0 Hillers. Seems like it's a little bit slippery today. There's a shot, off the crossbar by Goodman. And then it's put in. Big night tonight on HCAM. We'll have the school committee debates. That's at 7 p.m. live on HCAM. Approaching Del Ponte. Takes it, makes it.